Going on, everybody? What is going on? What is going on? Feeding these dogs quick. No, you got socks again, man? Just gotta grab the little, oh, damn. Okay, 1 second. I realized that was holding that up. That'd be my fault on that one. I'm just gonna grab the spot welder here. The box that the spot welder is in was actually what was holding this camera thing, tripod, stand thing. Okay. Okay, guys, what is going on, everybody? So, I want everybody to know right now, please do not take any offense if I don't announce your name while you come in. Catch every single comment. I'm going to be working, so I'm not going to be able to see and catch everything. And not to mention, I am not the best at this whole video thing. So we're going to finish this 60-volt battery and try and get to the seat before the wife gets home from work. So this is going to be like a challenge in itself because we already started late, a half hour late. We were still in the bathroom trying to paint. But we're here now, so let's see if we can't slow it down a little bit and get this finished without any issues. Now, I shouldn't even have said that because last time I said that we had problems. No. Because we're going to be playing with electricity. What? I said don't be messing around. Oh, yeah, I hear that. She said don't be messing around. We got to take off all jewelry. Because that will... You touch something with that? Oh, buddy, you're going to know it. I did that last time. I got a nice scar from it. Right here. And that was just a couple weeks ago. My hand skimmed across the wire and it... And I thought because I had my sweater on, I was like, yo, I should be good. But no, it burnt my ass right through my sweater. Cooked me right through the sweater. Holy shit. So now, yeah, I learned my lesson on that one. I always learn the hard way for some reason. So now I make sure the jewelry comes off because if it does accidentally touch something, like I said, you will get shocked. There's no, oh, maybe it's, oh, nah. Yo, you're getting shocked. That's a guarantee. Your ass is getting hit. Okay, so I know most people, they don't care which one of these is which, but me personally, they came labeled. So I kind of was like, yo, it only made sense that one would be red and then one would be regular, so like a positive and a negative, only because it says positive or negative. So I mean, if it didn't matter, it wouldn't have said that, and if it didn't matter, it wouldn't have been labeled on the leads either. I don't know. I've watched a lot of videos where people are hooking their spot welder up and they grab there. They say, oh, yeah, it don't matter which one. Hey, they came labeled, so we keep them with how they were supposed to be because that's the way they came. That's the way you do it, apparently. Now, I don't know if this is charged, so that's going to suck if we got to wait for it to charge. But, I mean, if we got to wait for it to charge, then, yep, we got to wait for it to charge. Okay, so let's get onto the seat. Let's move right along, quick, fast. No effing around. We'll get to the seat. Well, we'll get going on the seat, see what we can do with the seat. So this thing is charged. Trying to get all this stuff ready and organized. I'm like scrambling. So we don't know what connector we're going to use yet either. It's the XT60. It's supposed to be rated for 60 amps. That's why it's the XT60. The battery, or sorry, not the battery, the controller and the motor that we're going to be using is only rated for 35 to 45 amps. But then we have an XT90, which is a sparkless. So, honestly, I was thinking about using this one for the discharge, only because it's not going to spark. And the girls are going to be riding a bike mostly. This bike is for my wife and my daughters, like my kids and whatnot. So, I mean, that spark, when you're, I don't know if you guys have e-bikes or anything, but if you have a high-powered bike, when you first connect them, it gives a spark, a little. It's not going to hurt you if you're not getting touched by it, and it doesn't like hurt the bike, and it's just a general rush of current when it's first loading the capacitors in the controller. Me personally, I always hook up a smaller battery first. So I have what's in that box? I have a small battery that I usually use for my RC trucks, but it's got the XT60 connector on it, and then I have different adapters that I've made, and then I'll hook that up first, and it's only 12 volts. So I'll turn my bike on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on. I do that a couple times, unplug it, and then put the big battery on. And it doesn't spark at all because the capacitors already have a charge. So now it doesn't need to build a charge because the charge is already there. But that's just me. So then again, too, we have these, which are called Anderson connectors. And we would have to build these fully. They don't come built. The only reason I was considering this one is because it has everything for it to waterproof it. And I mean, if you're making a dirt bike, you kind of want it waterproof somewhat because you are going to be going into mud and dirt. I mean, it is a dirt bike. But the whole point of them, though, this is where I've been like confused and conflicted, because the whole point of me making them electric is so we can boogie them in the city and not have to load up the bikes, go out to the country just to go cruise around, you know? Like, it's a hassle. It is a hassle. So I wanted to build the electric dirt bikes and bikes. That way we could just cruise around the city. Don't got to worry about people calling the cops. And if they do call the cops, let them call the cops. They're electric. I mean, they didn't really care. The police didn't really care about the gas dirt bikes. It was more like the bike safety, wearing helmets and stuff like that. But we always wear a helmet. So it was just people calling just to call. But these will go fully waterproof. So these will go like that, negative and positive. And then the cord will go through, and they actually have a nice small hole on there for the cord to go through and then get fitted into. These are what the wire would connect to. So we'd have to strip the wire like this. And then we would have to fill this with solder, tin the wire. And for everybody who's new or has never done this, tinning the wire is where you take flux, put it on the wire, take a little bit of solder, heat it up, put it to the wire, and wherever the flux is, the solder will go. So it'll leak into it, and with the heat, it just kind of absorbs into everything, and it'll just coat the wires in solder. That way, when you go to add them into this full of solder, everything has a nice connection. And then you don't got to worry about anything being loose or disconnected, coming undone, or anything like that, where you just wire them. You got to worry about them coming undone. Even if you heat shrink them, they'll still come undone. I lost that chip. I did make a video before. I'm gonna have to make another one on that specifically. Damn, where you go? Messed up. Damn bag. It's annoying. Okay. So yes, see. Always get sidetracked. Okay, we want. So with this bike, because it's for the girls, here, let's just unplug all of this while it's charging. I hope this thing isn't fully dead. It was charged the last time I used it. I hope unplugging everything from it will make it charge faster. I really don't want to wait forever, because then that means like I'm just getting screwed, and then you guys are getting ripped off too, because then you don't get to watch the battery be built, because we're sitting here watching the damn spot welder charge. Sorry, I'm getting a little frustrated. I should have charged that shit earlier, but I was doing other stuff. So this is what we're trying to do here. We have this seat, which is to a 125 RFZ free ride open 2022. Was originally black, as you can see, but we're gonna make it black and pink. Because we're gonna make it black and pink, we're gonna need, I got that. Our staple gun. 1 second. Hey, that's a battery. What's wrong with you? Damn dog, just licking the battery. Pull it down. That's what you're doing. Come in here and start being weird. Here it is. We do not have an air compressed stapler at this very moment. We are going to get one though. Just because I do all of this stuff. I do everything myself. I like the fact, I like to look at my bike and say, yeah, I built this whole thing. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it like this. Yeah, I bought everything for it, but like I built it myself, I've always been like that. And electronics have always since I was a kid, man, I was always taking shit apart. My mom always freaking out on me because the VCRs all took apart because I wanted to see how it worked. But now I tack the front down just because it makes it easier when you're doing this. And we also got this. You want to use this because this is like a vinylish material. So when we're trying to get it fitted, I believe that's the word. When we're trying to get it fitted, you want to heat it up a bit so it's got more of a stretch to it. Oh, our staple came out. Let's just get one of these back in there. We at least need one in there for right now to hold it. I don't know if anybody in the chat right now or watching right now has done this before, But if you have done this before, and you notice if I'm doing something wrong, I'd like you to let me know. Because I've done this myself quite a bit. As I said, I like to do everything myself, so this is not my first time doing this. As I said, I like to do everything myself, so I've done this a couple times already. Dogs running up fighting. Oh, that was 2 of them too enough. So all we're doing with those is we're just trying to get it pinned right now. Oh. How much did it go up? Not a bit. Right, because we got it. Oh, I should have been doing it like this. Normally, I do this in my shed with my little shop, and I'll put this in like a vise so it holds it, and then I have like these little plant things, but it is freezing outside, so we ain't going out there for a while. I mean, I have been going out there and doing stuff, like, that's where I'm doing the initial build, but like, just to do general stuff like this, like, I'm doing this stuff inside. Okay. So, now we got this first one on. We're going to pull this one. That way, I'm going to pull it. This is how I do it. I pull it here, down the front, down the middle, and then I'll go, and then I'll pull it like that, and then staple it. But I always do this first, and then go to the top, and then work my way down the seat. That way you get it centered. You always want to have the seat centered first. Always. That should be like the very, very first thing that's like Number one mission if you're doing a seat cover is getting the seat centered. And this one's going to be a little bit more difficult just because it's got like this, if the seat doesn't clip down to the frame, it gets screwed. So that's going to be interesting. This damn flat rubber thing always gets stuck. Okay, so as I said, once I get the middle done, I'm going to want to come to the corner, and then I'm going to pull the corner over, and then I'm going to do the corner. That way, you get the seat more like that. So, as I pull this side down, this first corner in, and then come over here, and then pull this over a little bit, it'll all straighten itself out once it starts going. You just got to trust the process. Battery, our spot welder is charged. Spot welder is charged, and we're already going on this, so we're going to push that off to the side for now. And then this is me personally, this is how I do it. I did the center, and then I did the first corner. So now I'm going to come over here and do this corner. So whatever I'm doing to this side, I am doing to this side. So it's getting like mirrored or symmetry or whatever. So it's matching, you know? I don't know the fancy words. I just know how to do it. So, same thing. Corner. Coming over. I'm gonna have that wrinkle out of it, so you want to pull it straight. And as I said, it's like a vinyl material, so you know, don't be scared to pull on it. It'll stretch. It'll stretch when you need it to stretch. Conform the way you need it to conform. Oh, that one didn't hit. I wanted to try to get that one in, or it was still there to. There we go. Get the wrinkle out of it. Okay, so as you can see, it actually turns out really nice. So once you cut the access off, it'll look good, you know? Now comes the fun part. Because none of these are actually lining up. So the best we could try to do is try to get them so they're in between. I'm actually going to turn that off for a while because I don't like it being on and it's so close to the battery. I have to undo this bottom one. I like to get this side up over here down and pinned first. That way don't look so bad, and when I want to pull the rest of it, it'll stretch. But first we gotta get tacked, and with this thing being on, it's just blowing on me. I'm just sweating. To be honest, that's why I wanted to turn it off. It's cooking me, man. It's hot as hell in here already. Got the damn heat gun going, cooking my ass. And you always want to be checking because you do want it centered. You don't want it sliding off to the side. But I mean, if it's your first time, it's not going to be perfect. I'm going to tell you that right now because honestly, my first 2 or 3 seats that I did, they were shit. They were like straight ass. See? As I said, it's all trusting the process. Once we get this part tacked, and then we start doing some more pulling and some more stretching, it starts looking really good. Trust me. You just can't be scared to do it. That's all it is. I know a lot of people, they'll take their bikes somewhere to have them worked on. Or they'll pay somebody to do it. And to me, that's just crazy. You're going to pay somebody to do something that you can do. Not only that you can do, but then you also get the experience of doing it too. And who knows? Maybe you'll be good at it. Maybe you'll be good at it and turn it into something. You know what I'm saying? Never know. Never know. You could go to wrap a seat and find out, man, that's your calling. Or you could go to wrap a seat and find out you should never, ever in your life wrap a seat. But, as I said, never know until you try, right? Man, these are the times I wish I was like in a poster or something. So what I like to do is once I have it how I want it. Oh, looks like we knocked the TikTok phone behind the other phone. Sorry, guys. So I said I'm working, right? So I'm not really just rambling on. So what I do is when I got it how I want it, pulled over to where I want, I'll hold it. I'll always pin it, put it down, and then when you push the stapler into it, it gives it more, it stretches it more. It stretches it more, and then when it does it, it just pulls it just that little bit tighter. So as I said, once you start getting it going and you're doing your stuffs, and you start getting it stretched more, it'll look good. As I said, you know, you just got to trust the process. I did not like the sound of that. It sounded like something popped inside of this. Sound like one of the little things blown in it. This needs to come down. Okay, so now's the time when when you're tacking, see how I tacked it way at the top here? You don't want to tack it down here, because if you accidentally tacked it in the wrong spot and you need to come back, you're going to see the holes. So you always want to tack it as high up as possible, near the edge of the material as possible. I don't know how I know that. I've only wrecked, like, as I said, like a couple seats. You know, I've wrecked a 1-2 seats in my time, so I kind of might know a little bit what I'm saying. And as I said, you know, we just pulled that down, smoothed it out. Telling you guys, trust the process. It'll come out nice. I mean, hey, don't take my word for it. I'll show you. Show you guys right now. This is why you guys, if you guys are on the YouTube, holy shit. I'm glad I didn't have coffee in that, which I'm about to make right now, guys. So you guys are going to have to give me a couple minutes break. Not a couple minutes, but I'm just going to be walking over to the other part of the kitchen and back. But, damn, as I was saying, almost made me forget. I never went to school for any of this. I'm not trained professional in any of this. I've just been doing this for years and years and years. On my own bikes, building my own bikes. So when I say stuff, it's because I speak from experience. That's the only reason I know stuff, is because I have live learning experience, which honestly is better, in my opinion, because no amount of education that you could pay for would teach you the things that I have learned. It's like learning how to fight. You know, growing up, we always wanted to learn how to fight. They told us the only way to learn how to fight or get good at fighting is by fighting. So, the only way you're going to get good at fixing stuff and building stuff is by fixing and building stuff. And yeah, you know what? You are going to make mistakes along the way. That is a guarantee. 100%. Trying to get this over this part right here. But I don't want to heat it up too much because I've already heated that top quite a bit. Okay, that might be it. Yeah, that's it right there. That's the one. Yeah. Now we'll be able to pull those other little wrinkles out. No problemo. Okay, so as I was saying, if you are watching right now on TikTok, you need to go to the YouTube, like and subscribe, because that is where we post the full build videos. And if you're on YouTube watching, you need to go over to the TikTok, because that is where we post most of our our riding wheel reels and stuff like that. So if you're on one or the other, you need to go to the other, like and subscribe, like and follow, whatever the lingo is for the app. You don't know. Oh man. So I don't know what's going on. This is starting to try to shoot out 2 at a time for some reason. And I don't know if I was supposed to adjust this stapler or something, or if it gets adjusted, or something like that. I don't know. But it started doing it randomly because it worked fine the whole time, and then it just started trying to spit out 2 at a time. So I don't know if this if I gotta back this spring out here a bit, like if it's pushing on it too hard or something. Or if I gotta take this spring out while I'm doing it, or if one got jammed up, or hey, seemed to be some still in there. Oh, I guess it's empty now. Damn, I hate when I'm doing stuff that I need to be have some type of precision, because then I just get shaky because I'm trying to do stuff so precisely, and then I end up messing it up because I'm shaking so damn much because I'm so anxious that I don't want to wreck it. You know? Anybody have that happen to them? Because that's what's going on right now. Getting bad anxiety from doing this because I don't want to ruin it. And because I don't want to ruin it, and I want it to be so precise that I'm just shaking. Wonder if we can just finish. Yeah, squeeze those in there, finish them off. Cool. Okay. But did I F the backside up? Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to put something on there the next time we do that. Okay, I gotta make a copy. So let's see what is going on, guys. What do you guys have to say for right now? Better than my seat? What spot welder you got? Laters, man. Sorry, bro. The front axle. No, I didn't get the front axle, bro, but I found a way to convert it. And the spot welder that we're going to be using, their project Podge is called the CC or Seaside. I don't know how to pronounce it. My reading English is horrible for me. It's spelled Seeesii. So I think it's CC or Seaside or C. I don't know, but that's what it is. It's Seesii. And to be honest, I thought this was just a unit that plugged into the wall and ran off of the house power, like the 120 or 110 or whatever it is. But it isn't. It's rechargeable. So it was false advertisement, and they got me because I wanted one that plugged into the wall. That way I had constant power. That way I didn't have to go through this. This is what I hate, man. Having to wait, charge, do this, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so now we got the seat how we want it, all right? We just have to finish it. But it's at a point where if we wanted to, we could just put this off to the side, go start doing some other jobs or some other parts of the build. Oh, what am I stepping on? Oh, my damn thing off my shoe. I got the Jordan 16s. That I'm wearing right now, the originals, and they got a bra that goes on it, and then there's like a strap that goes down underneath the shoe, and I was stepping on it. Made me feel like I was stepping on something, tripping me out. Okay, I need some coffee. Maybe that's why I'm shaking. But to be honest, caffeine kind of does the opposite for me. Oh, that's why it tastes like that. There was a coffee pot in there. Man, you know, all day I've been drinking coffee, this mixed coffee, and I've been wondering why it tastes so weird. And it's because there is another coffee pot. There is a damn pod in the pot. That's why it tasted like that. Okay, so where do we got our pins? One, and one. So just like the front, this is where it gets tricky, is down here at the end. And I don't know if I can get it up. I probably can't. But on the original seat, or most dirt bike seats, or most seats in general, you'll see it does get ruffled up there pretty good. But bear with us. If you pull this off to the side like that, and you pin that down like that, all you end up with is a little lip, like lapped over, fold over thing, and it won't be all bunched up. Like you look at majority of dirt bike seats, and all along the back corners, it's like all bunched up, and that's because they pretty much just end up with an bunch of access material. Sorry, I can't even speak. And then you pull it through. Sorry, I'm getting like, yeah, I don't know, I'm getting really anxious all of a sudden. Maybe it's because I'm like, I don't know, I can't say it's like, oh, I'm nervous because I'm doing this, because I'm on the camera. I video myself all the damn time. I don't know what's going on. But that ain't stopping us. Throwing this in the garbage. Watching this here spoon. I don't know where my spoon went. Somebody stole it. Sorry guys, somebody put some type of cleaner in here. Whoever was washing something. We're zooming. We'll be right there. Give me 1 minute. This is the whole thing, man. You know what it is? I know why I'm like this. I need to just relax. I'm just high strung right now, you know? I'm trying to do so much, and I'm trying to do everything at once, and all I need to do is just calm my ass down. And that's that. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I just need to slow it down and just take it easy. That's it. I'm just, as I said, I got so much stuff. I'm doing so much stuff. You know, we're remodeling the bathroom, so I was up there painting and taping, and I'm finding out you can't paint over silicone because it does some weird shit. And yeah, trying to rush to get down here to do this because I set a damn time for 7 o'clock. And then because I like to stick to what I say, I'm rushing to get shit done so I can be here at 7 o'clock and still finish everything else and do everything else that I'm supposed to be doing and keep everybody happy. But you know, it's hard to juggle sometimes. So just like this top part, as I said, whatever you do to one, you do to the other. So now, because we got the top part in, what we want to do now is, because we had it tacked up here, you want to pull these out now. Oh, we are going to need yeah. Okay. We are going to need to pull these tacks out, tacks, pins, I don't know. And then you want to pull this over, but as I had it earlier like this, you want to do it like that. But with minimal. So the way I do it personally is I go like that. I grab it and I pull it over. The corner part, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it on this part. That way, as you can see, it isn't all bunched up. And I don't know if the people at the factory are just like, yo, they just do that because like they're building 1,000 bikes in a day or 1,000 seats in a day or whatever they're doing. Whoever makes the seats, I don't know why they do that. It just seems like sheer laziness to me, personally. So we're gonna. This is for the battery, but we got quite a bit of this stuff. So we're gonna take it like this, and then we're gonna use it inside of our needle nose. So when the staple doesn't go all the way in, we take our needle nose. Yeah, let me show you guys. We take our needle nose and then put it on there just like that, right on the staple. And then you can finish it. Because if it doesn't go all the way in, you're going to need to get it in, and you're going to want to do this so you're not ruining the other side of your seat. If you have the luxury of a air staple gun, like a real staple gun, like an air one, compressor one, electric one even, those work amazing. They work great on these things. Unfortunately, we are unfortunate and we don't got one of those. We will get one eventually, but right now we ain't got one. So, as I said, okay, I'm going to show you guys. Just this battery's right here. So, the way that I do it, how I just got this one pinned up, as you can see, show it to the YouTube, show it to the TikTok. How we got it pinned up like that. And it kind of looks like it's messed up, right? But you don't see that part because that part's under the seat. What you see is this. And this, my friends, yeah, I told y'all, I do this, man. I do this. Okay, enough of this shit. Let me show y'all. This is the biggest part, man. When people are doing seats, this is the most intimidating part for them. As I said, I grab this piece. See, you want to grab it like so, and you want to just crank this shit straight up. Just crank that shit right over. Bang, right over like that. And you'll know when you get it because you see that little my little brother. Sorry, bro, we're busy. You want to grab this piece, and I know it looks like you're going to be, at first you're going to be like, oh, I didn't do it right, this part. You just got to pull it, because once you pull it past a certain point, it's like it slides out and it slides under this piece, and now it just sits flat like that. So now you want to hold this and then do your thing, you know? But because I was showing you guys, I messed up. I can't hold it and use this side. I mean, I could. Let's try it. I am ambidextrous. When I do boxing or any of my MMA stuff, I can hook just as good with my left as I can my right. So I feel like I should be able to staple just as good with my left as I can my right. I don't see why not. I forget what it's called. Being where you can do both. Yeah. Where you're like left and right-handed. That's pretty much what I am though. I'm pretty good with either or. As you can see, and as you can see, again, bang. Perfection. Perfection. Trust me. When you go to cut all this access off, when we're finished, watch. The final product, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm telling you, man, it's beautiful. I want to get this second pin. And now I can do it like this. This side's kind of messed up, to be honest, because I just did it left-handed. As you can see, because I did it left-handed, now I have this little wrinkle here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I messed it up. Nah, man. Yo, crank that shit, bro. Grab that thing. Pull that shit over to the side. 50 Cent style. Pull that up to the side like that. Just like that. And then you're going to want to hold it. And get your staple right in there. Oh, this damn plastic thing, huh? This stupid rubber thing keeps sliding in there, getting in the damn way. Made me mess my whole damn thing out. Shit. Let me know if you guys are enjoying this or what's the type of stuff that you guys like to see. Because realistically, this is for y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? This ain't what you like. Just say, hey, man, yo, this shit is whack, bro. Do something else. Don't be surprised if I tell you something, though. No, just playing. I'm just playing. That one didn't really hit. Because it didn't really hit. Get that in there. Oh, damn. That went right through the seat. Well, let's get this higher up. Let's get this higher up and might just pull it out. And when you're working, yeah, that's what I forgot. When you're working this tail end of the seat, because it is so much more, you want to be careful. Now we're going to pull these ones out, those first ones we put in, because they're not sticking through the seat, but I can feel them through the plastic. I can feel that they're like, I don't know, when you're like about to bust through something and you can feel like the tip of it, I guess. That's what we're feeling. Okay, we just gotta get this one side up now. And then this bad boy is one hundo. So we're on a seam. This always happens with seams. I don't know why. It's like it don't want to go all the way through. I mean, the staples are more than long enough. They're a 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch staples. And the whole seat itself, the whole plastic itself is like, maybe like 1/16, 1/8 of an inch. Something like that. Nowhere near a 1/4, that's for sure. Okay, so with the seat in its current state, as you can see, all we got to do is make a few more tight pulls. And once we got those few more tight pulls in, we can just have right at it and just staple the seat right down. Oh, that didn't stick. Let's keep there. Let's keep there. Hold on. So if we do it to one side, we do what? We do it to the other side. So flip that bad boy over. Grab it. If you see any wrinkles or ripples on your side, you want to get to where those are. So this side is actually looking really good. We're just going to slap a few staples in it to mimic what we did over here. And then I want to get right back over to here because of there's 2 little wrinkles in here that I'm not really liking. I ain't really feeling those. As I said, this side is looking really good. It is this side. This is our ugly side. This is our ugly side. Every build's got one. As you can see, we got a little wrinkle here. So what we're gonna do, grab this bad boy, and what? We're gonna what? Crank that. Get my soldier boy on quickly and just you right over there. Just like so. Just like that. Wrinkle gone. Wrinkle be gone. So I said you just gotta hit it with that soldier boy. You know what I'm saying? Give it that. Oh, let's get something else in there before those pop. I don't like the way that's looking. See? Now, because those ain't going, I'm gonna pull all that shit out. All that shit that ain't going, we're gonna get that shit out. We ain't all too worried about this side looking prettier one. It's already okay. Okay, so now we're at the point with our seat where all we have to do is just get to stapling it down. Now we're at that point in the build of the seat where we can just start slapping them in, but still pull it tight. It's not like you're at like the point where it's like, yo, you can do no wrong, but like you can still mess it up. So don't that doesn't mean start slacking on. Oh, what the heck? Pulling them tight. Yo, that almost looks like there's a staple in there backwards. Let's find out. I guess not. So what I do, even though I just said like, yeah, I could just go around and staple her down, I still, every time I stretch, I give it a check, make sure that I'm on course. And then you want to get up there, and now lock that down. That's 2. And then this is how I always do it. That's 2, and then like that, and then we're gonna come over here. That's 3, and then we're gonna bust 3 in here. So the way I do it is these are the where the staples are. I always grab, and then where the staples are here, I always grab in the middle. So you grab in the middle, and then when you pull, it pulls all the wrinkles out of it. And that's what you want. You want as many wrinkles out of the seat as possible. The smoother it is, the better it's gonna look. Oh, and the better it's gonna feel, more importantly. Oh yeah, there was something all jammed up in there. Dang, man. Glad I did that. Shoot. Gonna have to vacuum this ish up in a minute. Yo, I'm glad that happened. That was all jammed up. No wonder it wasn't working properly. No wonder. You guys know who that is? You gotta know who that is, man. If you're a 90s baby, you gotta know who that is. They won't do no more. People will probably think we're weird or something. Though as a kid, that used to be my thing. I used to do like imitations and stuff. Hey, don't start. It's just me. It's just Dad knows. See that? We almost got the noves going. It's been a good day for us. Hey, Novi Nobs. Hey. Okay. So as you see, the seat, my gloves are all ripped up. Now this is crazy, man. Yo, these are Gorilla Glue gloves, so like I'm surprised that they keep ripping. Oh, what happened here? Drag the puzzle piece into place. Oh, it must think we're shit. I'm all shaky. That's not fair. It must think we're some kind of drone. Oh my word, it must think we're some kind of drone. Okay. So this is where we're at. Don't mind the staple job. It is a little shaky, as am I. But it is coming along amazing. Now we got up to that side. So now we got to take this side and match it up to that side. Because if you do it to one, do it to the other. And as long as you are doing that, you should be good. As long as you can remember that, if you do it to one side, you do it to the other. Then, then you should be all right. When you start having things looking different, crisscrossing, and this is that way instead of that way, when the other side looks like this, then you'll end up with a really bad seat. Okay, where'd my little styrofoam thing go? Just a few of them that didn't go all the way in. And when you don't go all the way in, you just give them a little push. Oh, no. I know this one's not in. It was half in. Half in the bag. Cat's out the bag, bro. Don't mind me. I got ADHD. So sometimes I just do things. I just say things because I feel and I please. And I do what I want, what I do, what they need, and they do what they can, and I do. Is that please? Please. That one's not in either. Surgery. Surgeons. Oh. No. Empty. Glasses falling off. Damn. Okay. So there is a box of staples somewhere. My battery bag, BMS's, fish paper, shrink wrap, box of shrink wrap. Oh, there goes the power wire. Shit. I literally just had them. Like literally. Ow! Man. Okay. This is kind of annoying because I swear I just had them. They're probably like right here or something. I just had them. I just had them. My gloves are all ripped to hell. Literally, I just had them. They got to be up here somewhere. Oh, and you guys are behind the phone again. Sorry. What is going on, guys? What is going on? Okay, we just had Staples. Now they're gone. Here, we're gonna move this like this so we can ransack these boxes. Those are chargers, battery wires, Staples. I knew it. I knew it, man. I knew it. That's why I said I just had them. Let me turn this back this way. That's because we're moving this all around and then it's moving that all around. And we're getting moved all around. Okay, bang, here we go. Staples, back in business. What time is it? 8:30. Nice. We still got like an hour and a half before Babe gets home. Once Babe gets home, we gotta have our mess cleaned up and whatever else, because, well, we don't have to, but I like to have it all cleaned up. I don't know, if you guys ever watch my videos and stuff, you'll know I'm a super bug. So, like, I'll do a job, and then I'll clean my whole area, just so I can start another job, because I hate going to do something, and it's like, oh, how are you supposed to work in a mess, you know? Not just that, but like, how are you doing anything in those type of conditions? You know, like, how are you finding anything? Or, you know, it's just easier, I find personally, to do work when you're in a clean spot, clean environment, whatever you want to call it. Now we're rolling, guys. We're powering on now. We're on that Mace style right now. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no. Holy shit. I got to keep on moving. You know when I make my stride. You know. Oh shit. Nice. Okay. So as you can see, it actually turned out really nice. I just gotta get this top part done. That did not hit. That's twice now that didn't hit. So that means I believe that's gotta be up more. Press right down. And then again. So what is wrong with this spot of the seat? Why the staple won't stick? Moving right along. Oh shit. Let's pull that out before we continue. That might have done something because I'm pretty sure that was a main anchor. Still good. Now, what we want to get is this little corner thing right here. And like everything else, we want to get it centered. When it's centered, then everything else can just be pulled off to the side and it won't be wrinkled when you do it. Okay, so now, as I said, pull the side up. I'm going to pull this side up. Just like that. Whoopsie. Damn it, man. One of those changing things again. One of those double, triple pushes. King push. Damn, man. Let me get that in. Let me do that thing. I'm like that saying, man. Oh, yeah, there it is. Stuck. See me in your dreams. Show me strength on that band, man. Doing as I please, man. That's that ass, man. You do it to one side, and do it to the other. Okay. Now, let's just get chugging along and get this bad boy done, because we might not get to finish this battery tonight. I'm hoping to at least make my way over to it. But at least if we gotta get to it tomorrow, I mean, hey, at least the spot welder and everything will be charged up. And like the only thing about this part of the seat is like, man, the spacing in the overall seat is like, it's small, you know, because it like tapers off. So like getting in there and actually on where it needs to be hit is like damn near impossible. Very, very cheap. 1, 2, 3. Yo, I heard that on something earlier. I think it was TikTok. Some guy singing a song about selling fish or something. And then I start taking it in, and I was like, yo, a lot of people use this as a meme, but they must not know what he's actually saying. Okay, guys, we're almost ready to cut the materials off. We're just gonna go around it and get all these ones that either need to be pushed in or ripped out, and they're gonna get just that. They're gonna either get pushed in or they're gonna get ripped out. King push. Very cheap. 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys. Oh, yeah, yo. Shout out to Gavin, man. That guy's the truth, bro. My word. It's always people I meet in, like, the weirdest places that are always, like, the coolest people. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it happens. That's just how my life is, you know? I don't meet people in, like, regular places. I always come across people in like the weirdest times. But I always come across the coolest people. I will tell you that. Because, yo, Gavin's a cool dude, man. Man's doing some sick builds himself. and like he's got like the same thought process I do. I swear, we're like about to build the same thing, the whole turning a bike into a trike type deal, 3-wheeler-ish. I'm actually gonna send him a motor, and he's gonna send me some tires. He's gonna send us the 14-inch front tire we need to build our supermoto set. Ooh, we'll have the 14-inch front, 14-inch back. Master P, baby, you looking like a masterpiece. Yes, I'm gonna tell that boy. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. Check it. Oh shit, my bad. I lied. Fucking liar, you ain't done yet. I still put more staples in it. Relax. Relax, bro. Relax. Very, very cheap. 1, 2, 3. That shit stuck in my head, man. I heard it earlier and it's just stuck in my head. Very, very cheap. 1, 2, 3. Big fish, little fish, something, something, something. Very, very cheap. 1, 2, 3. Or what is it? Very, very cheap. Buy 2, get 1 free. Yo, Mayu's sick. Mayu is sick, bro. I'm telling you, Mayu's got the sickest flex. Man's out there slanging. He's got his own jam and everything. Got a little theme song. Very, very cheap. 1, 2, 3. Buy two, get 1 free. Yo, man's on one. My word. Can we get this last little rinky out? Let's try it. Let's just see if we're that professional. We're going to take a big-ass wrinkle out and replace it with, oh, shit, 2 little baby wrinkles. And we did. Nice. Okay, guys. So this is the seat. Amazing. We finally finished it. That only took us an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. But it is perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but it's damn good. That's what I'm saying, man. Yo, if you haven't liked or subscribed to my channel, you really should. I mean, everyone acts like, yo, it doesn't, it's just a thing, but it actually does a lot. It does a lot. It does a lot for me. It does a lot for the channel. It does a lot for all of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't get paid by YouTube, TikTok, or any type of sponsors or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I do all of this on my own because it's just what I do. So it's like, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to build a channel that is successful in some type of way, that'll support these builds and the stuff that I do and make. You know what I mean? Because this stuff is not cheap. I'm telling you, batteries, bikes, motors, controllers, all that stuff, it's costly and it adds up very quick. But at the end of the day, doing your own build, your DIY build on a dirt bike, motorcycle, anything really. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just cleaning up staples. Just been firing them all over the damn house. Firing them all over the damn house like we're at the damn shooting range. I forgot what I was saying. Forgot what I was saying. I know I was talking about building something. Look up. Yeah. This stuff, it's costly, you know? But it's what we do. It's what we love. And if you're doing your own stuff, this is going to save you a lot of money, man. My demon, as I call it, it's got a QS 138, 80 amp, far driver, 260. It's a ND72 260. And then I got a QS 138, 10 kilowatt motor. And then I got the battery for it, which is a 72 volt, 20 amp hour. And then I got a 72 volt, 40 amp hour. All depending on what I want to do, I charge them both, take them, you know. But my bike overall, probably like a couple grand. I'll have to do the numbers and I'll add it all up like exactly and get the exact stuff, you know, the throttle, the motor, all of that stuff, the plastics, the whole build. And I guarantee you it is less than half the price of a Sur-Ron, a stock Sur-Ron. And I guarantee you my bike would walk a stock Sur-Ron all day, no problem. With just one of these bad boys, and these are in all my batteries. The J Beta. I think that's what my wife said it's pronounced, J Beta. I don't know. I just call it the JBD. This one's only 100 amp output, which is still mad power. 100 amps, power. This is power. My word, 100 amps. That's nice. We're not even using the full 100 amps. The reason we're using this BMS specifically is because we're putting on a controller that is not programmable. So we're not able to adjust the output that it's going to be, the power it's going to be doing. But we do have a way to adjust it, and it is right here. So if you have a non-programmable controller and you build your own batteries or you're getting your own battery built and you have the option of picking your BMS, you want to pick a smart BMS. That way you can change the voltage, the amperage, and like everything. You can change anything and everything all off of this. So because the bike is only 35 to 45 amps, the battery we're building is a 17S, which is not your traditional 60 volt. This one is fully charged as like 69, almost 70 volts. So we're going to be overvolting our bike and we're going to be over amping our bike. But if you think about it, you can take a Razor 36 volt stock, completely stock, and put a 48 volt battery in it and over amp it. And you're over amping it pretty much by 12 volts. And it runs fine. Amazing. So I figure, theoretically speaking, if I set my BMS to 50 amps, it is going to give me 50 amps. And I let the battery do its thing on its own power with the 50 amps as far as the voltage and the wattage. I'm probably going to take the wattage down a bit, but I'm probably going to turn it up a bit. So I'm going to try to peak the motor out at 50 amps, 70 volts, and at least 4 to 6 kilowatts, which isn't much, but we're only talking about a 2 kilowatt motor. So overvolting it and over amping it, I know you're not supposed to do it. That's what you're not, but listen, you can do it. That's what the motor is built for. The motor peaks. It has a peak. That means that motor can run at a higher level than what it's rated, but not for a long time. Like 20 seconds, 15 seconds or something like that, like the boosts. You know, you get some of those e-bikes, you got that turbo and it runs for like 15, 20 seconds and it stops. That's what basically you're doing. So you're not going to just be throttling this bike out the whole time. This is the girl's bike. I know. I got a bike exactly like this, the pink and black one. My bike's fire. We still need the plastics, the tank, and the seat, and then we'll be doing another seat just like this almost probably for our bike. This is for the girl's bike. The girls aren't going to be riding the hell out of their bike. I mean, they probably will, but we'll be able to control it through the BMS. So they won't be able to hurt the bike unless we want them to. And then at that point, we probably let them burn it out and throw the 3 kilowatt Kunray on there because I'm pretty sure that bad boy peaks out at like 10 kilowatts. And if she can handle some power. Okay, guys, enough of the rambling on, enough of the talking. Let's get to it. Let's get about that action. Come on, man. You guys already know what time it is, man. It's the demon, baby. We stay about that action. Now that we got the seat, and because we are already cutting it, and we are cutting it so close down, This is the forever seat now. What we have done, it cannot be undone. And if it pops off, well, we're going to have next to nothing to work with to try to get it back on. So let's hope I know what I'm doing. You know what, man? There's some people that hate on me, and it's crazy. Because, like, yo, I taught myself all of this. That's why they hate on me. Because they had to go to school, and they had to pay all kinds of people, all kinds of money to learn something that I taught myself, and I'm better at doing it than them. So, yeah, people hate on me, and it's all right. You know what, man? Instead of hating on me and talking shit to me, why don't you ask me for help? Because, you know, like, I'm a super solid dude. And even though you talked so much shit about me and hated on me so much, I would still help you. That's how I am. I'm the GOAT. There was a spot I wanted to slap down quick. Right here. Right there. No, that's not flying. Let me go in there. That's not flying with me. Nah, that's not flying with me. Come on. That's all right. I want to try to get one more in here. See, this is how I end up wrecking stuff because of that perfectionist shit. Like, oh, one more. Let me get one more. And it's not hitting though. It's because there's that little tiny lip there. Man, I hope I don't shoot myself in the leg. That'd be entertaining, huh? They'll be like, yo, that Mod Demon guy's an idiot, bro. He shot himself in the leg with a stapler. A real stapler, not a pretend stapler, you know? Because we do got staplers. Electric staplers. Not those kind. The other kind. Yo, that guy kills me, bro. Okay, so we're cutting. There was just one part I wanted to try to get. I couldn't really get it. It's just this part right here. It's just this tiny little wrinkle. Just the tiniest little wrinkle, and it's bugging me. Dude, it's bugging me, bro. Like, bugging me. Like, I don't want to see that there at all. And it's bugging the shit out of me. I don't know how I did it. I just did it. It was hard. I can't even listen to music, yo. The first live we did it yesterday. It won't let me post it because of copyright issues, because of the music that's playing in the background. So today, we got no music. I'm sorry, y'all. We ain't got no music right now because, yeah, YouTube's been hitting us with copyrights left and right. Literally left and right. My last 3-4 videos I posted, straight up, I'll take a screenshot later and I'll post them up. Like my last couple posts lately, I don't know why that happens on YouTube. I know why it happens on TikTok. On TikTok, that's because somebody is straight goof and they're like, yo, they're reporting my shit and whatever else. And I don't even do nothing wrong. Like, yo, you don't see me on here smoking or this and that. You know what I'm saying? I could, but I'm a respectful person, so I don't do that type of shit. Especially because I know, like, there could be somebody's kids watching. You know what I mean? It's not hard to put a damn random birth date in there and watch. Shit. And I know, oh, well, they shouldn't have been watching it, but still, it's not my steez. Okay, guys, this is it. We did it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, man. Did I do a good job or did I do a bad job? Let me know what you guys think, man. Would you guys send your seat to the demon to get done? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, man. Would you send your seat to the demon to get done? Let me know. Is it that good? yo. Oh, I've been waiting days to do this. 2 or 3 days to finish this seat now, you know? But damn it, man. We done got it. Got it all. That's how we does it. I'm popping wheelies riding in public. They call the police. I tell them shove it. We just riding. Minding my business. My throttle turned up. Won't leave a witness. Can bet that I get it. This flow I'm spitting. When I was in the kitchen whipping up them chickens, they needed O's. Don't buy the zone. Cause Zoe moves bricks, no ounces on their own. It's 36. 2008. Break down the whole thing. Don't call unless you want a plate. They said the world's mine. Like a Scarface. Cause it's that trap star. Moving at my own pace. Yes, guys. Okay, let's see. Well, how much time do we got? 9 o'clock. Babes gets back in an hour. Can we do it? We gotta clean though. That's what I said. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I have to fucking clean. I have to. I have to do it, man. I have to. I can't start this battery with all of this mess around. I just can't. And I'm sorry. I apologize. But I can't do it. I have to clean the shit. I have to. I have to. The only things that are going to be staying out are the things that we need. Like wire cutters, spot welder, stuff like that. Everything else must be put away. Oh, guys, we're also going to be doing an upload for our AliExpress return because AliExpress said that we did not show sufficient evidence to get a refund. And yo, these guys are real POSs, man. You sell me a faulty motor, whine and complain when I tell you I didn't even want the refund. You know that? To be honest, I didn't even want the refund. They're the ones who said we'll give you a refund for the motor because I wanted bearings. I told them, I said, Joe, I think the bearings are, the way it sounds to me, sounds like the bearings are going or it's seated wrong. It's like it's got a screw. And I know what it is. It's the bearings or the shit's crooked. So I'm telling them like, yo, send me a refresh kit, like a rebuild kit, and I'll fix the thing myself. I don't want you guys to fix it. I don't need to return it, get it fixed. I don't even need a new one. Just send me the shit. I'll fix it. I'd rather fix it myself like I did the 260. The QS 260, I rewrapped that whole motor myself. That motor is going to last the distance. Straight up. But those guys are businessmen. QS Motors official store on AliExpress, those guys are a gang. Straight up. I told the man, that's where I got the motor from. I said, yo, listen, the phase wires, they were coming out and they got ripped a bit. I never noticed it. I put the bike on, I put the tire on, on the bike. The tire is it's a hub motor, so it's a tire. So I put the tire on the bike. I didn't notice it. But when I took it off, I'm like, yo, holy shit, because it kept running funny. And cutting out. It wasn't getting that, like, you know? I wasn't giving that, that initial spin, and then it was, like, kind of bogging. So I was like, what the hell is going on? Start checking it out, took it off, and I'm like, holy shit, the phase wires are ripped. I'm like, not getting full power. Message the seller. The seller says, yo, listen, you can either do this, this, and this. This is your options. You can either send it back, we'll fix it for you, give you a refund, or send you the stuff to fix it. I'm like, yo, send me the stuff to fix it. They sent me a big-ass thing of copper wire. Yeah, they sent me a big ass thing of copper wire and some phase wires and some hall wires. Yo, that's what I did. That's what I did. And yeah, it was actually like, that motor is going to last. I know that. I know that motor is going to last because I built it. That's what I'm saying. That's why it was so important for me to try to get the rebuild kit from they're called the Sia Tech Store. There's a bunch. When you go on AliExpress, there's like Sia Ecosi Official, Sia Ecosi Official Store, Sia Tech Store, Sia Ecosi. They're all different. They're all the same. How that makes sense? I'm gonna explain it. So how they're all different, but they're all the same, is they're all different vendors, but they're all selling the same products. And some of them are real douchebags, like straight up, bro. I say that shit with confidence. And I got all of the receipts, bro. Straight. I got every receipt. For every time one of those weirdos just told me some weirdo shit like, bro, what is wrong with you? Why would you, as a business owner, you as a company, you as a man, if you sell somebody something and they say, hey, you know what, this broke. And your first thing to be like is, yo, you broke it. You know what I mean? Like, what'd you do to it? This and that. Nah. Like, yo, they just accused me of all kinds of shit right away. And then had the audacity to say that I built the bike wrong, that the noise was the reverberation of the bike, that screaming noise was coming from my bike, and then, it was coming from my controller, and then, I don't know what I'm doing because I got the temp sensor set at 133 or 131 when it's supposed to be 122, but it's actually not. If you go to their website and you look up that motor's specs and what that motor should be ran as, I set it exactly to that. I set it exactly to their settings. And then they sent me some whole neck settings trying to say that those were the correct ones, that I did it incorrectly, when I did it exactly to their specifications. That's why I was like so pissed off. I was like, buddy, like, you could have just said, hey man, yeah, you know what, you're hit. We can't do anything for you. And I would just hugged it. But instead you want to accuse me of all types of shit like I'm retarded. Like I have no clue what I'm doing. And I just found it super offensive. It like really cheesed me. So then I was like, yo, you know what? Like I have to get something from this guy now. Like, yo, you just dissed me, bro. You basically called me stupid without calling me stupid. That's the shit I hate. Like, yo, if you got something to say, just say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a grown ass man. Like, I've been through the ringer and back. Can't hurt my feelings at all. Might be able to hurt me physically, and you have to catch me slipping. I'm telling you, you have to catch me slipping because I'm quick with these shits. 1 point, baby. 1 point. Yeah, the man just straight dissed me, so I'm gonna post all that shit later. I'm gonna make another video. I'm blasting this guy, bro. I'm blasting him. I'm airing him out. I'm airing him out there straight up. Nobody should be buying anything from these guys. They're gonna sell you a faulty product, and then when you show them that they sold you a faulty product, they're gonna accuse you of breaking the product intentionally, or like you just don't know what the hell you're doing with it. Like, yeah, it was horrible. And then there's other people that sell the same stuff and they are actually helpful. Like the guy I'm gonna get the kit from, I'm actually gonna get a rebuild kit. That person's actually they were helpful, they were polite, and I didn't even buy the motor from them. I told them straight up, I broke the situation down. I said, hey, look, I bought the motor from so-and-so. It didn't work. It was faulty. This is what they said. This is what I need. Boom. They're like, hey, you know what? We usually do not sell accessories for motors, but we're going to help you and send you some bearings, phase wires, hall sensor wires, and basically like a new shaft setup. And I gotta wait to see how much it's gonna cost and whatever else, but like, I didn't even buy it from them, and they gave me better aftercare service than what the people you're supposed to get aftercare service. That was the main thing I bought the motor from those fucking people. Sorry, my language, man, but yo, that's the reason I bought those motors from these guys, is because they said they had aftercare service. I had a warranty for up to 3 years for whatever, or a 1 year warranty on like basically like a return policy or something. So like basically like a 1 year on it, like an exchange, and 3 years on like repairs or something. That's the whole reason I bought it from them specifically. And they don't offer any of that. They just rip you off. Sorry, supposed to be getting this stuff clean, and I'm going on because yo, that actually like yo, that pisses me right off, man. You could have just said, hey, you know what? You're past your refund date. We're liars. We don't offer aftercare service. Hey, cool, fine. But no, you want to go on this and that. So now, guess what? We're gonna get something. They gave us their thing. No refund. They forgot. There's an appeal button on there. We're going to appeal the process and then post it before we blast them. That's what I'm saying. I'm even giving these guys all these extra chances, and I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt constantly. Okay, no refund. Okay, hold on. Let me appeal it. Let me do a better bench test, because the videos I sent them were kind of choppy. So I'm going to do, because the whole thing with when you're sending videos on the AliExpress thing, you can only send them up to 1 minute. So like I'm rushing to do shit to get it under the minute and show them. Now that we've been emailing, I'm going to bring everything in, and I'm going to do a crazy bench test, and I'm going to show them that no, the motor is trash. And I'm not crazy. I know what I'm doing. Like they make me think I'm a loon, bro. My word, they actually had me thinking I was spun out for a second, just because of the way that it was going. Because it almost sounded like it was something else. That's why I took it right off the bike, because it could have been sitting funny, but nope, it wasn't. It was sitting fine. This to our little CC. Our little CC. See that CC? Seaside. You want to see that CC? Seaside. Seaside with a CC. We ride on 14th, Sumos, when we hit street. Told them we're going to ride deep. Like pulling up 5 deep in a new Jeep. Can't say no, that's a new 2025 and it's RT. 6 liter in a bark like Sparky. Hold on, girl. I'm going to go outside. I don't know if anybody's ever met Nova. You guys want to meet Nova? Does anyone want to see who Nova is? GripMax. Do you know that most live streamers using GripMax 61475? I have no idea what that is, bro. No idea. Link in bio. Do you know that most live streamers using GripMax? Honestly, I don't know shit about TikTok, about YouTube, about nothing. A lot of people are going to get scared off right now. A lot of people are probably going to get scared off, unsubscribe, whatever. But take this in. I'm a human being. I've made mistakes in my life. And I always say this. I'll always be the first one to admit I ain't perfect. Shit. Growing up, I was dirt poor. I'm from a reservation. My reserve is in third world living conditions. We are in a first-class country. And I grew up where you can't even drink the water. It's got E. coli. It's got Javex. It comes from a well. Like, we're literally third world living conditions. Some people don't even have running water. So growing up, it was rough. So yeah, I made some bad choices. I've done things. Hey man, I've done things that I'm not proud of, but I've done them and I did them. But I did them for a reason. I wasn't just doing them to do them, because now I don't need to do them. So I don't. That's why I'm here. I was in prison for almost 7 years for trafficking. So I don't know shit about YouTube. I don't know shit about TikTok. I got out and all of this is like this. I didn't even know how to use my damn phone. I had to readjust to the world. My wife has stood by me the whole time, but made it clear if I don't change my life and my decisions, that she won't be around. So I've changed my life and I've made better decisions. That's why I'm still here. I've been out of jail for almost 2 years going on, almost 2 years, which is good. Considering my past was bad, rocky, in and out, man. Violence, selling drugs, you know, aggravated assault, possession of drugs, you know, attempt this, attempt that. Nah, man, like, I've been working really hard. That's why I've been doing all this stuff too. All of the bikes, this stuff keeps me out of trouble. This stuff gives me something to do. A lot of people look at it like, oh, you're just doing this, you're just, no, man. To me, personally, I'm saving myself. I'm saving myself by doing this. I'm saving other people by doing this. You know? I'm doing this so I could try to create actual living, I guess you could call it. You know, fixing bikes, repairing bikes, cars, trucks. Summertime, you know, we do like, you guys will see, because now that we have the live, we'll be able to do it. I wouldn't ever film it to just edit it, because I don't like editing. As I said, I've been in prison from 2017 till 2023. So everything's different. Everything's different. Now that I'm doing all this, and I don't know how to do the editing. Like, I do, but I suck at it because I don't understand what all of the stuff is. There's always so many buttons and they all do shit. So I don't know what any of it is. So I don't do videos of when we're doing like power washing laneways or power washing houses or cleaning out gutters or building a shed for somebody or building a garage for somebody. But that's the type of shit that I do now. All throughout the summer, we do car detailing, car washing, power washing, laneways, houses, gutters. You name it, we do it. You need your brakes changed? We got you. You need your oil done? We got you. You need your tire changed on your bike? We got you. Your spokes tightened? We got you. You know what I mean? We're utilizing our knowledge. Okay? We're utilizing our brain now. We're starting to think instead of just doing. All right? So that's why I don't know what Grip Max or anything else is. My friend tried to say, hey man, sell me a motor. What's your Cash App? What the hell is Cash App? I'm in Canada, bruv. Yo, man, just try and look up Cash App. See nothing. Yo, real shit. Man, don't see nothing on them type thing there. No, for real though. I looked it up. I couldn't find nothing, bro. I got PayPal. E-transfer. We're in Canada. E-transfer, bro. EMT. Money sends. Straight. Okay, so the way that it's looking, it's already 20 after. We are going to try to bust a move on this. Even if we only get a couple strips down. I did honestly want to wait till Monday. I ordered some burrs
like some little wire things, because some of these still have like little rough spots where the old nickel strip is still kind of hanging out. Because these are recycled cells. So I got all these cells, charged them just to discharge them. Or sorry, yeah, I charged them to discharge them, to charge them, to discharge them again, to get their capacity. So all of these cells are rated from 2400 to 2800. So they got a 400 milliamp difference. That was as big as I was willing to go, because I do have a bunch more cells. So we are going to be building a couple other packs, just not right now. But we do got cells. We got cells for days, baby. We got enough in here to build another 72 volt. Well, we could build 2 more 72 volts. This is what I want to try to do, because they're different amp hours. So I've been doing a lot of research. I've been doing a lot of looking. I've been doing a lot of experimenting. And that is extremely dangerous. So if you ever, I don't do it. I won't experiment on camera. Hell no. That's the last thing I'm going to need somebody suing my ass because they said, yo, ModDemon said if you do this and this and try it now. Hell no. But we do some experimenting. We should be able to, because this one is 1200 milliamps to 1600 milliamps. 400, within 400, all of them. This one is 1800 milliamps to 2200 milliamps. I was thinking of making 2 72 volt packs. Would there probably each be like 10 amp hours? But then if I ran those in parallel to my bike, so I could have these 2 batteries that essentially would be the same size as one, and I was even going to try to tie them into one pack, but have 2 discharge wires, 2 charge wires, and then run them parallel to run the bike. That way we have 3 big batteries for when we're out on the 72 volt, but then we'll only have 1 60 volt. But then we have these. I don't know what the hell these are. I do know they're cells. And I do know they're 3.7 volts. And I do know they're live. And I do know they're healthy. And I do know that these are rated for about 2500 milliamps. We have 22 of them. So if we were to make a 16S battery, sorry, 22, it's 11, 10S, 36 volt. We could make a 36 volt out of it, but we don't want to. We wanted to make a 72 volt testing unit. So you know when you're building a bike and when you first start building it, you're getting the lights on and you're getting that on, but yo, you want to do like check and see if it works. Do you really got to go get your big ass battery, bring it, put it in the damn bike and whatever? No. We're going to have something like this. Nice and small, you see? Nice and small. 20S1P. Testing unit. Just a testing unit. I'd probably put like a balancer on here. Cheap balancer just to keep it all evened out. Not a BMS or anything like that. Just because I want to pull all the power out of it as much as possible if I'm going to be using it for testing. So you hook it to your bike, you do your light testing and all that other whatnot, and you don't have to haul it around a big-ass battery. You got these. I was honestly thinking about trying to relocate some more of these. Relocating them. Sorry. Relocating these, are like not relocating, but like locating where I can buy these and get some, because they're like, yo, this is compact, bro. This is 20 cells. And it's basically like almost the same size as this, but it's smaller. So like if I did a 4P pack like this, it would literally be like, it'd just be the tiniest little pack. It'd be a super tiny pack but it would be powered. Like these are 2,500 milliamps, bro. But this right here is like a 10 amp hour. So if we did 40 of them, that'd be a 20 amp hour. 60, 30, 40, 80, or 80, 40, sorry. So I wanted to try to get like 80 to 100 of these and then build like a nice 40, 50 amp hour battery for my 72s. My main goal when I'm all done, which I probably won't be ever because it's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do now. I mean, I've always done this shit. My whole life I've always done this. This is why I know how to do it. I've always had to fix my own bike, fix my own truck, build my own house. You know what I mean? Like everything. This is gonna be an RC battery. 800 to 1,200 milliamps. But I've always had to do everything on my own. So I figured now we utilize it all. There is no more trap house. There is no more bando. There's no more corner. There's no more nothing. We ain't into that no more. You sit in a box for 7 years, yo, it's going to give you a lot to think about. I'll tell you that. You're going to know time. That's for damn sure. And I know time. And I know what to do with my time now. I'm not a 20-year-old rammy kid anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man in my mid-30s. Grown-ass man now. No more time for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? There's no more. We still gang. Don't get twisted, baby. We still gangster. I fucking dare somebody try some shit. I might not do some crazy ass shit, but I do know how to defend myself. I tell people straight up all the time, hey man, I do know how to defend myself and I will. Don't get it twisted. Just because we're trying to be humble and we're trying to be good persons, do not take that kindness for a weakness like most people do. You know what I'm saying? FAFO. Done, no, straight. For real. But we gang. You know what I'm saying? We still done it. We still thuggy. We're just not active. We're inactive. We're like a volcano that could just go off at any time. But we're just chilling. You know what I'm saying? We're just chilling. That's the way I like to explain it. Kind of look at it like, because that's the reality of it. It's about choices, man. So life's all about choices. You know what I'm saying? Better person. You know what I'm saying? Not being an asshole all the time. This is so cool. Man, this is cool. Where did this part go on like that? Huh? Yeah? No? Yeah? Yeah, I think that's how it go. Just like that? Yeah? And just pop off now? Okay. Alright. Cool. So dope. That's what I'm saying. I might use these, man. I might use these. The only thing is, though, the controller, man, it came with everything on it already. The controller already has an XT60. That's the first time I've ever seen an XT60 on a controller. If ever stepping it up, same with Kunray. I've seen that. I was gonna grab a Kunray a couple weeks ago. It's got an XT60 on the damn thing. I mean, they're stepping their game up. As I said, I was gone for a long time, but I'm catching up, and I'm smart. So I learn things. I catch on quick, very, very quick. As you guys probably can already tell, I'm not a stupid person. Extremely intelligent. And I wasn't one of those people who wasted their time just staring at a TV playing video games. Because when you're in the penitentiary, federal penitentiary, you can have video games, TV in your cell, pick up. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't one of those guys, man. What can I say? I like to read. And if I was watching the Idiot Box, Discovery Channel, History Channel, learning shit, doing stuff, trying to better myself instead of worrying about everybody else and all the drama. And people always think like, oh, if you're in prison, it's just boring. You know, you're not doing. No, hell no. Prison is wild. The politics, the nonsense. It all depends on you, how you want to do your time. I could have been doing my time wild, standing off, stabbings, this, that. Nah, man, I was just chilling, doing my thing, minding my business, doing my time, cutting. I'm saying I wasn't there for a good time. I was there for a long time, and it wasn't fun. Tell you that right now, it wasn't fun. Okay, so with the way that this is, so I don't know if you guys know anything about batteries or running batteries in a series. So what we have here at the very top, as you can see, there's nothing on them. They're not connected to anything. How these are all connected. So these right here, these groups of 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, or sorry, these groups of 8, these are called a parallel pack. So the nickel strips running across all of them, all along the negatives. So when it's going all along the negatives, that's a parallel. Positives, that's a parallel. Now when you connect the negative to the positive, that now becomes a series. So this is a live cells. So these parallel packs are then numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there's 19 things, but it's a 17S because you do not count the main negative and the main positive pole. These are 0. So you start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. See? This one, though, we do have to connect here in a series because it is a lonely bandit because it's 17, so it's an uneven number. So because it's an uneven number, we have a odd cell sitting here. And we are going to need to series connect that up to this side. From here to here. How, I have no idea, but we will figure it out. Trust me. We're smart. So I always put it on first, and I push them down to check the connection, because if it is bad, it will get hot right away. So it is good. Connection is clean. I want to turn this on. Now, I don't know exactly what most people do, but I just set it up to 4, just before 4, which is only putting out 8.5 on my volts. I'm only putting out 8.5 volts. Woo! Almost messed it up already. Okay, so when you are doing this, it is good practice to have everything covered up as you are going along. You usually generally would use Kapton tape, but we can't afford to just waste Kapton tape like that. So unfortunately, as I've said, unfortunately, we are unfortunate. So we cannot waste Kapton tape like that. We do have Kapton tape. It's not like, oh, we don't got Kapton tape. No, we have Kapton tape. We just don't want to waste it because you would have to put it on and then take it back off so we can solder the leads on for the BMS. And we ain't into that. So we got the slotted. There's different ones you can get for this. We got the slotted one. So it has no choice but to actually connect down to it and give it a proper connection. The only thing is using these cell holders, it's got it so it's not always touching correctly because I gotta maneuver the damn thing so it stays. You know what I mean? So because it's got a cell holder on it, like it bends over the cell holder. Like you see, as you can see, let me show you guys something quick. If you just look, you can see how it has to bend. How it has to bend over the cell holder. That a staple. We would have sat that down on a staple and that would have been a problem. See? Rushing around and I didn't clean properly. This could cause a fucking problem and be serious. Could cause a short circuit. That could cause some serious problems, some serious damage. And I do not joke around with that stuff. Or take that shit, or no. Could do serious damage. As I've said in my other video, it's extremely dangerous. And when stuff like that happens, I'm not making a video for entertainment. I'm trying to warn people and show people, hey, this is what could happen. This is why you don't rush. This is why you take your time. Because when mistakes are made and you're using these kind of things and you are playing with this kind of power, see, that wasn't touching fully. That's why it sparked like that really bad. Yeah, I don't take that shit lightly. They could burn your damn house down, hurt you, whoever else is in the house with you, hurt your neighbors, burn half the damn neighborhood down because we're in a whatchamacallit. And it sparks too when they're not flat. So you want them flat. You want to try and get them as flat as possible. And I know it's not always easy to have your leads completely flat because the way that the batteries are and the angles and whatnots, especially with these tiny ass leads, I gotta drag this damn spot welder around with me. Power welder. Sparkage. Leads were not flat. And if you guys actually watch, if you actually pay attention, watch closely. Watch very, very closely right now. When I push this pedal, watch the leads. See how they move like that? It's almost like they're pushing away from each other. I don't know if anybody else can see that or if it's just me. But the leads, they're like
It's like they push away from each other. Man, this sucks, man. This thing's so small. Like, it bugs me sometimes how short these wires are. And I like to take my time. If you guys notice, I always take my time when I'm doing this. It's not a rush, bro. It's not a race, man. When you start rushing, you start racing, that's when mistakes get made. And that's when accidents happen. And I know that because I've done it. As I said, when I'm saying things, yeah, see, that wasn't even sticking. I'm not saying it just to say it. I'm not speaking just to speak. I'm speaking from 100% experience. When I'm saying this is what could happen to you, I know it's what could happen to you because it's happened to me. And that's exactly why I say stuff like that, because I know it can happen because it has happened to me. And it sucks when it happens because you're literally not expecting anything like that to be going on. And then all of a sudden, whew, something like that. That the thing's bent way too much. Rushing. See what I'm saying? When you're rushing and doing stuff, that's when you make mistakes. That's why we try to just keep our... Oop, that one slid right off. That's why we try to just keep our cool, keep our calm, do our thing. I try to get at least 4 spot welds on every one. I see a lot of people doing 6 because, like, yeah, there should be as many as possible, to be honest, because this is a high power unit. We are hoping to be, well, not this one. This isn't as high power, but this is just a 60 banger. But we are still planning on doing stuff. And I mean, 60 watts, come on. Or 60 volts, sorry. Not exactly baby food. Yeah, we gotta get these in like that. I guess that's gonna be a problem for this. No, don't seem to be. What time is it? 9:42. Sorry it's so late, everybody. I know people, it's the weekend and shit too, but like, I know everybody probably got better shit to do than be watching my ass make a battery on a weekend. I should have had it during the day, but like, as I said, I had other shit going on. The remodeling the bathroom. I had to do that. I left it for a couple days, you know, slacking. I just been in like a kind of weird little mood. I get like this every January. I've been through a lot, as I said. So like every January, I've been going through some shit since like 2011. My cousin passed away. You know what I'm saying? So every January's a rough for me. I don't like January. Never have, and I probably never will the rest of my life.
I lost a lot of people in January. It seems like January is just not a good month for me. Like straight. January, not a good month for me at all. Like, not in the slightest. I hate January, man. Straight. So every January I get sort of depressed and shit because it's like, that's when my cousin died, you know? It's a good kid, man. It's a good kid. That's what happens, as I said. That's why I don't mess around no more, man. You know, I'm just a good kid now. I'm just a good youth. Stay at home. Do work. Instead, I just work. Whatever jobs I could be getting, you know what I'm saying? I do them. I work whatever I could work. Whatever kind of job I can get, whatever type of money I can make, I do it. And then I just be home doing this stuff with y'all. I just be here with y'all making batteries and dirt bikes and whatever else we can kind of craft up. You know? Staying out of trouble. Staying out of shit. I'm telling you, man, this shit gets real quick. As I said, January, I hate January, man. I lost a lot of people in January. So January for me, ain't it? So I apologize, but you know, man, I got like a different type of mood, but I'm in a weird mood. As I said, it's January, so I'm not always. What the fuck? Man, did I just break this damn thing? Shit. Hold up, y'all. I think I just broke the damn foot pedal. Nope, we good. I thought I crunched it. I think I stepped it way too damn hard. So we always check our welds. Just a little finger flick. You can get your nail underneath the nickel plate and try and pull it up. If it's not pulling up, your weld's good. You'll know after a while because it rips up your nail. You just won't be doing it too much, or instead of every time just using the same nail, maybe just switch it up. That's what I do. I switch up my nails that way it don't just crush my one nail, because from doing that I've done it before and it'll chew your nail up. Alright, I'm on to the other side. We almost got this battery finished. I kind of wanted to leave some for tomorrow, to be honest, because like I'm gonna need something to do. We got the bathroom. The bathroom's done, but we got something going on with the wall. The silicone. I guess you can't paint on top of silicone because silicone's like the paint don't stick to it. I have no idea why. It just don't. Like straight. I tried all types of different shit. I even clear coated it and then painted over it. It worked. Until I pulled the tape off. Once I pulled the tape off, it was like, F you. I'm off. And peeled up again. Okay, so you notice you see me peeling this corner up? It was curved down. You do not want anything curved down or going down. If anything, you want it up. The way these cells are, only that little top piece is the negative pole. Every single thing around it is a negative. So if that tiny little piece of the nickel strip was to be pointed down and then you weld it and it touches that negative piece, it's going to short circuit the whole shit. So it's best, if you see anything like that, that's what I do. I just flip it up. I flip it up that way when I put it back down, it ain't nowhere near what it was. And it's going to do exactly what it's supposed to. See? What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Boy, stop, I'm telling you. Oh, shit. That one blew that right out. That was not touching. See, that's what I'm saying. These stupid ass. It's these stupid ass
what you calls cell holders, man. I'm telling you, these cell holders, it's like, yo, they either work good or they don't. It all depends on the size or who makes them, I guess. I got these ones from where did I buy these from? Temu, I believe. I think I got these ones from Temu. And if y'all go through my YouTube, you could see I got a video of Temu versus AliExpress, Amazon. Both cheap sites, both sell cheap products, cheap prices, and cheap quality. That's for damn sure. But surprisingly, the Temu throttles were cheaper. Not only were they cheaper, but they worked better. They actually worked for the ratings that they claimed. So I got a couple throttles from Amazon, and they were supposed to. They're expensive too. The one was like $32 or some shit, and it was only a half twist. And it was only a half twist. So it was only a half twist, and it was like $30, and it didn't even work. It must have been for like a smaller rating or something, because it did not work for shit. Like at all, though. So we bought a couple more off of Amazon, and guess what? Those didn't work either. So we bought some from Temu. And the ones we bought from Temu, they actually worked. Not only did they actually work, they were good. They were properly rated. They had good response. I did have to adjust the throttle in the app. But what are you doing that for? Yeah, I had to adjust the throttle in the app just because it was a little sketchy at first. But once I figured out what voltage it needed to be at high and low, it ran really good. Like really good, to be honest. Like I was actually surprised. So I got a whole review on. I got a whole video on it. The Temu versus Amazon, and man, damn man. The Temu throttles were actually bussing. They worked great. Way better than the Amazon throttles, man. You know what I'm saying? It was literally like, yo, what the hell? You get these things off Amazon, ain't working for shit. You get them babies off of Temu. Oh, and they're bossing. They worked. Not only did they work, they were cheap, bro. The one was like $8. Straight up, $8. Full throttle, multimeter, key switch, everything. $8, bro. To your door, $8. Canadian at that. That's like $4 or something American, yo. Shit. It's a deal if you're asking me. All right, guys, 9:53. We're going to call it a day at 10. Oh, yo, bareback in his battery. Dangerous. Super dangerous, guys. We are going to get some Kapton tape. Kapton these up. Put that back on there like that. I gotta get the tape. It's in a box. Actually, we'll do all that after. We'll do all that after. All right, guys. I gotta clean this up. My wife's almost home. It's been good kicking it with y'all. I had a good time. Hopefully you guys weren't too bored by me rambling, running my yap, talking shit. But yeah, I'll probably be doing like something like this every day, to be honest, because it keeps me from doing the editing. Because YouTube does it for me, or TikTok will do it for me. I don't know if TikTok saves the live videos like YouTube does. I don't know. As I said, I don't know anything about this, but I do know on my YouTube, no more editing. Boom! YouTube's gonna process it, slap it up there. All we gotta do is a couple changes in the settings, and it's pushing out there. Oh, see that? I snap my fingers. What comes chugging along? We can pull them off the chargers now. What comes chugging along? Yeah, I'll show you guys right now. What comes chugging along for me snapping my fingers. What are you guys doing, huh? Stand up. Show me what you're working with. What are the people doing? Okay, guys. That is it for today. Stay tuned in, man. Tomorrow, hopefully we can get this battery finished. I hope we can. YouTube, say hello to TikTok. TikTok, say hello to YouTube. How y'all doing? Okay. Anyways, that is it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. And as always, man, stay tuned and stay ready for that action. This is the Demon, and we out. You guys have a good night, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all. All the support, all the love everybody shows. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. It's needed. It does a lot. It actually does a lot for me. When you hit that like button, when you hit that subscribe button, it works wonders for the channel. So please keep hitting the like button. And if you haven't subscribed or follow, it does wonders for the channel and the builds. So let's keep it going. Y'all have a good night. I don't know how to turn this off again.